So, good morning everybody. This is going to be a quick informal video for anybody who's a Twitch content creator and needs a quick explanation video for what is Dark and Light. Dark and Light is basically a survival RPG game. It's based on the foundation of a 2006 MMO. Basically what happened is the studio making the game went bankrupt. They were sandwiched between the releases of World of Warcraft and EverQuest 1. Interest in the game waned and the company went bankrupt. The IP ended up in limbo. In circa late 2014, early 2015, Snail Games, the developers of Age of Wushu and Black and Gold, picked up the IP. Over the course of that year, they took the game, which was originally developed, I believe, in Unreal 3.5, which is the bedrock for Unreal 4, ported the game over to Unreal 4. Circa mid to late 2015, Snail Games bought Studio Wildcard, the developers of Ark Survival Evolved. Second thing, is this an Ark mod? No, obviously it's not. What you're seeing in the game is Dark and Light uses the Ark framework. So what the Ark framework is an overlay of the Unreal Engine. The Ark framework handles netcode, resource spawns, creature spawns, dynamic lighting, inventory UI, the basic fundamentals of what Ark is. That was sandwiched in with the bedrock of the MMO to create Dark and Light. So yes, you are going to see some similarities. Some of the similarities that you're seeing, not necessarily with assets. I've yet to see an asset in the game that was actually recycled from Ark, because a lot of what you're seeing wasn't developed by Studio Wildcard. It's base content in the Unreal Engine. It's free in the Unreal Engine for anybody to use. You could go download the Unreal Engine tomorrow and make something with it. The other question is, well, this is just like Ark, isn't it? No. Ark has a very rudimentary progression system. Dark and Light doesn't. Dark and Light has specialized character specializations. It has magic spells. It has a much more in-depth crafting and resource system. Part of that is inherent to the MMO part of the game. Part of it is inherent to the way Snail wants to develop the game. So no, this is not like Ark. Barring the, prime resemblance that there's no dinosaurs. The other question is you're going to get is well, what's the difference between this and Citadel? Well, Citadel is, again, developed on the same engine. Citadel is basically like the first month of Ark when it went to early access. It has about 10 to 15 hours worth of actual content. Citadel is developed by Blue Isle Studios. They, from what I understand, only have developed the Slender Man games. So how they're going to progress forward with their game, we don't know. Now, the other thing that you're going to hear a lot about is, well, the optimization in Dark and Light is just like Ark. We need to go over this. They're using the Ark framework. There are inherent issues with the Ark framework and how it interacts with Unreal 4. A lot of it has to deal with how the dev codes their games. Whether Snail Games, which from what my experience is has been using either their own in-house engine or Cry engine to develop their games, has the coders who know how to handle Unreal 4, is going to be yet to be seen. The other thing you're going to hear is, oh, well, this is just going to be an abandoned game. Snail Games is already iterating on the game. There have been 2 minor patches and 1 enormous patch that addressed a myriad of issues, be it resources, dinosaur AI, creature AI, see, now you guys got me going with dinosaurs, creature AI, terrain deformation, and they do have a roadmap. Now, that roadmap hasn't been clearly laid out, but through interviews with the devs, there's definitely something that they plan to do in line with the Ark cross-server system to expand the size of the map. We're hearing something along the line of 6 maps interlinked using the cross-Ark system, so yeah, there's potential. So hopefully that clears up the questions that a lot of your viewers have, and anybody out there on Twitch and YouTube may have. Thanks. Have a good one.